Hi everyone. How y'all doing today? Hi. Oh goodness. Oh, hi y'all. Peace. Love and light to you all. You already know who it is. No filter. No makeup. Except for this dot on my forehead. It's I, Jenae. How y'all doing today? I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank y'all so much for all the congratulations. Azuli's right here. My daughter. Look at her. She's right here. She's sleeping currently. I tried to wake her up to feed her because she does eat every 2 to 3 hours. But, she didn't want to wake up, so I just let her chill. The bottle's right here if I need it. Oh, you and your 9-month-old is watching together. That's wonderful. She's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all the love. It can make, oh my God, it makes me want to cry because I could feel all the love already. I just want to say thank y'all because, it's been a journey. Yeah, and then I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful for everyone, sending me gifts and sending us gifts. Yeah. And the love. I'm really thankful for that. And shout out to Joan Support for the rocking chair. Shout out to everyone who gotten us gifts and continuously support us because it does take a village. And I'm so glad that you guys are my village. I'm sorry. It's so... I didn't know I was going to come out here and cry. This is definitely hormones. That's what I'll tell you that. Dang it. Thanks. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all are so amazing. Sorry. Well, okay. Sorry. Let me get it together. These are grateful tears. I'm really just happy. I'm happy. Come here. Look at her. She's so precious. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to see her? You know what I'm saying? So there's so much to talk about. And I'm happy to be here with my tribe. And y'all, thank you. Thank y'all. She is perfect. Hey, DT Isis. Thank you. You're crying with me? Absolutely. My hormones are still crazy. Oh my God. It's getting better. So, I'm here to talk to you guys about a lot of things because a lot has been on my mind to speak about. I definitely want to get into Azuli and the blessing that she has been in my life. I feel better about how I feel about myself. As y'all can see, I'm doing my best to accept myself and how I look and how I've transformed throughout this whole pregnancy. So that's why I don't have a filter on. And we're going to talk about Azuli in a second, but I wanted to let you guys know that Azuli has made me into a better woman. She has made me into a better woman, and I didn't know this is what I signed up for. I didn't know this is what I signed up for. This is amazing. I love being a mom. I love being a mom. So far, so good. No matter what's going on, I just feel like everything will be great because she's here and she gives me so much joy. I stay laughing. She's starting to smile more and more now. Today, like there have been scares. There have been some scares. But going back into, and I'm gonna get into those things, but I feel like the moment I had her, I looked at all my pictures and videos, and I'm like, for years I've had a filter over my face. For years I had a filter over who I am or how I looked. And throughout this pregnancy, I transformed in a way like I never thought I would. I thought, look, I got chunky, acne, what is it called? Hyperpigmentation, like a whole lot of just bumps. I've never experienced a day in my life like this. So after she was born, I told myself no more, and I went on my page and I took off majority, not all of them, but majority of the filtered face videos and pictures. I just accepted my face and accepted my body for what it is. And some of them still have a filter on it because I have to have the algorithm looking nice on my page, but majority of them is just me, and I'm accepting me, and my daughter is like helping me accept me, and it makes me feel so good. I haven't gone on live without a filter in years, and this is one of the things I have to thank Azuli for, because she had put me in the lowest space, honestly, when it comes out to my outlook. You did kind of, drain me from, I'm telling you didn't drain me. But having her in my womb took a lot from me. And I'm tired of just hiding behind a filter. So that's it. And I feel good about myself, better about myself. Now I started to wash my face with African soap again, and another type of soap with turmeric and stuff in there, and I'm doing better. My skin is doing better. I'm drinking more water, and I dyed my hair back black, and I feel better about myself. So just want to say props to Azuli for that. Yay, score one Azuli. All right, so for 2, you did that, mama. Thank you guys. I just dyed it too. I just washed it, like it's freshly washed. So for 2, if you haven't seen the video, please go watch it. It's so beautiful. I love it. You're a mama now. I know. Do you breastfeed? Yeah, I do occasionally sometimes, but I'll get into that as well. She had to be put on formula, and I'll tell you guys why. On the 23rd, she was born at 12:19 in room 23 at the hospital, and it's been so beautiful. That whole experience was just so beautiful. If you haven't watched my birth story, go ahead and watch it. My YouTube link is in the bio, okay? And why she was induced is because they told me that she was, healthy, but she was measuring up small, and her stomach percentage was at 7, and it's usually supposed to be at 10 for newborns her age or babies her age that was in the womb. So they said they wanted her to come out and her just be breastfed or just, fed so she can grow. So that's why I chose to induce her. And I got an epidural. If y'all know, I got an epidural. I got medicated because I, and I had to have my cervix kind of opened because I was tight. I haven't had sex or anything in like 9 to 10 months, so I'm just chilling. um, she came out so healthy, so beautiful, so everything, like no jaundice, nothing, and it made me like so happy. Um, One thing that I was worried about was my boobs producing milk, or she would be able to get any, because I've had nipple piercings for over 5 years, and I didn't know if they would be able to produce milk or not, but it does produce milk, as you can see. It's milky there, but one thing is that she wasn't able to get milk. Like she, for some reason, wasn't pulling anything as much, and so she started to drop weight. Sorry if I get emotional, because it makes me emotional to think about this. She started to drop weight, and it was more than normal. So we had to put her on formula, because even though I was feeding her day in and day out, night after night, day after day, my boobs started getting sore and my nipples was just so worn out. Even though she was pulling, she wasn't really receiving. And so we put her on formula, and now we was worried that she was constipated because we switched formula, but now she had a poop earlier, so that made us really happy. So those were the few scares, but other than that, everything is kosher with her. She's just a blessing, man. And anybody who see her in her presence just love her. Like, she's just an angel, and she's such a good baby. She barely, she cries, but I get to her before she can like really start bawling, because I know what she wants. Can you pump your milk? Yeah, but I'm still having troubles with pumping so much milk. I don't know why. My milk, you know how normally it will just go streaming out one way? I'll get to that if she looks like me as a baby. You know how it goes streaming one way? For me, because I had nipple piercings for over 5 years, I would say 7 years possibly, I had some nipple piercings. My milk comes out a lot of ways. So it's just, I guess that's probably what's contributing to her not getting, so much of it. So my milk, when it comes down to pumping, it doesn't really pump that much, but I'm doing my best to drink more water, eat more oatmeal, drink more of the mother's milk, and the nettle teas and the raspberry leaf teas, and everything that's gonna help with lactation. I went to see a lactation specialist, and she helped me. She's the one who helped us get her on formula. And that day was kind of emotional for me, because I'm not sinking into postpartum depression or anything, but I had tired days, and it made me feel more sad on those days. So that was one of those tired days I had, because I'm waking up every hour on an hour to feed her, and she's gassy, she's fussy, and I'm like, what's going on? So we went to a lactation specialist. Thank you. And then thank you, I appreciate it. My hair is fire. So we went to a lactation specialist, and she weighed her, and she was trying to see what was going on. She said she wasn't pulling anything. So when she said that we might have to go on formula, my mom showed me some formula online, and I looked at the price. Now it has been a little bit harder for me to provide in some type of financial ways, because I have been out of work. I do work, I have a job, but because I was pregnant, I was on maternity leave. So when I looked at the price of the formula, I was instantly discouraged. And I'm like, damn, like, I didn't even know, I didn't prepare for this because I thought I would be able to breastfeed her. So shout out to mom and shout out to the lactation specialist for giving us two free formulas and stuff. And yeah, I'm applying for WIC now. Yeah, now the WIC was something I was supposed to have been applied for even when I was pregnant, but I've been doing a whole lot of other things. Setting up the nursery, setting up my room. I even set up this chair. Like, y'all, I promise I've been on it. And even when it comes down to the food stamps and everything, I'm definitely going to be doing more with that as well. But the whole journey with the formula thing, like, I was sitting here trying to figure out what formula to give her. I wanted her to be vegan, but the majority of the formulas out there are not vegan at all. They're like milk based and everything like that. So I'm going to cash aid. Okay, and yeah, that's another thing that they had suggested to me, was applying for cash assistance. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do my best to get the government assistance in whatever way I can. Medicaid has helped so much, okay? And I wouldn't not suggest that to anyone who is struggling out there. So I'm on Bobby right now with the formula, and it is thicker than the other formula that I've had. But it is what it is. I think the Bobby one, because it's more organic, has more organic things in it and more preservatives and vitamins, minerals that's going to help her grow better than the other ones. I think that Bobby is what's best for my little one right now. She is just wonderful. And I'm just glad that, I'm going through all this in the beginning, because I was worried about her being constipated. I was worried about her not getting milk and all this other stuff. But now I feel much better. She's happy. She's healthy. She's putting on her pounds again. She got skinny, and then she put on her little weight again. So, are you able to pump? Yeah. And shout out to the people who has helped me get a new breast pump. I really appreciate y'all, because I had a free breast pump, and I thought that the breast pump wasn't pumping. So I got help to invest in, and I got help to get another breast pump. So yeah, like, I'm doing my best to be a great mother at this time. And WIC is going to... You got this. Thank you. I was so scared because there was a video circulating on the internet about formula. We had worms in it and stuff like that. I was so scared. But the lactation specialist said that video was about 10 years ago, and it sucks that they resurfaced that video because it's scaring people out of the formula who actually need it. Thank you. I appreciate that. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And someone did suggest the cabbage thing. So for the people who did suggest the cabbage trick, someone did suggest that to me, and I don't mind doing that. I have the cabbage in the fridge. And yeah, so what else is there to talk about? The only thing I can think about now is like addressing the drama, or not even just the drama. I just addressing silly things. I just wanted to put it out there for the record, and just be honest and transparent as I can about situations, since people are so involved in our lives. When it comes down to Courtney and the father of my child, I'll just say that when it comes down to him, there's nothing else to say, there's nothing else to do, but just wish that situation the best and just let it go and let bygones be bygones. I don't care. And I'm gonna let you know why. Don't use the cabbage. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I feel as if I want to address it though, because I have all the rights to address things, and just to be honest with y'all, because there's a narrative circulating online, saying that, which I don't really need to express, but I'm going to anyway. I'm just gonna be like, that's it, I'm done, because it's like at this point, it's like a state of delusion with him, and I'm not gonna entertain it. And what I'm not also gonna do is entertain myself trying to entertain that. So I'm gonna just address it and just, leave it be. But he had opportunities to see his child, and I'm not the one trying to keep him away. He's keeping himself away. And he's sitting here talking about online that I'm the one keeping him from his child. I'm going to tell you guys what actually happened to why he's online, or he was online saying all these things. And it's so silly, but I want y'all to at least know the truth, okay? And this is not to bash him at all, because he feels as if I'm just always gonna bash him online and all these other things. No, it's just that I tell the public what he does, and the public judge it, and the public is like, what the fuck? Because what he says and what he does is what the fuck. But at the end of the day, I reproduced with him. I got a beautiful child. I did try with him and reason with him, and now it's just at this point I feel like all I can do is just do what I can do, and for my baby. If he doesn't want to show up and be a dad or be a father like he needs to do, and do what he needs to do, that's on him. I don't really care. I've been stopped caring, and now at this point I feel like kind of numb to it. Let me tell you guys this. I have been taking therapy. I want to clear up that as well. I have been taking therapy. I had a job, and today actually I went into my job today, actually, and I showed them my baby, and I said I might be back in here in 2 weeks. I'm still going through postpartum healing, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Rent is due. Okay, rent is due, phone bill is due, formula needs to be bought. We have one formula here, it's not like he doesn't know my financial situations and everything like that. He just chooses not to do anything about it, because he has his own financial situation that he's going through. So I'm gonna have to do what I have to do, and thank God I have a mother that is here and works from home, so I can and wants to actually be there for my child and take care of her, so I can go off to work and do what I have to do if I have to do that. For the longest time I've been online. Hi, baby girl. I love her so much. It's so cute. Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, for the longest time I've been online, selling art and my oils and my products. And yes, I can be an entrepreneur, but I understand the financial situation I'm in. I understand that. You got Zelle? Yes, please. If you would like to help, great. But I'm not in the business for begging. I'm not in the business for scams and all this other stuff. No, I'm in the business of working. I would give my services for payment or whatever like that. Like, I'm not here to beg y'all, but I am here to ask for help if I need to, because it's been hard for me to ask for help. It's been hard, but I'm asking that you guys please, if you want any art, if you want any oils, you want any of my products or my services, please do inbox me. If you just want to donate to me, cool. That's from your heart. That's great as well. But I do intend on going back to work. I do intend on making my ends meet, and I do intend on making something magic happen for me and my child. And I'm gonna do what I have to do to make sure we are good, and I'll make sure me and my mother is good in this home as well. Because my part of the rent is due. Rent is due. Phone bill due. Everything is due. So I'm just at this point. I had to work 8 months into my pregnancy, and until I couldn't work anymore because my feet were swollen. And I'm willing to. I just stopped limping. Oh my god. I just stopped limping because my womb is healing just about 2 days ago. So I feel like if I'm not limping anymore and wobbling and stuff, I can get my ass back into work. I can do what I gotta do. Can you say her name for me? Her name is Azuli Rose Nevaeh Newell. Yes. She looks like her dad when she sleeps. When her eyes are closed, she looks like her dad. But anyway, I'm going to provide, and I had to be in my masculinity. I had to step into that because I'm not expecting Courtney, or I'm not expecting the father of my child. I'm just going to say my father of my child to be doing anything at this point, because I asked him, or I told him about my financial situation. Nothing was done. I asked him about why he wasn't seeing his daughter. I asked him why he wasn't calling to check in with her. That's why he went on live and did all this stuff, because I sit there and when he threw his juice and all this other stuff, because I called him up and I asked him like, yo, it's 2 weeks. She's 2 weeks old now. She's 2 weeks old, and I'm the one sending videos, and I FaceTimed him twice since she's been born. Granted, I haven't sent him so many videos and photos, but I started to. So, because I really didn't want him to dissociate from her, because he's the one who contacted me on June 18th, the night of the full moon in Gemini, contacted me about, he wants there to be there for Azuli and be in her life. So me being the kind person I am, I said, okay, like, I will give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's talk about the issues I have with him. And I talked about some issues I had with him. Of course, the conversation, y'all seen how our conversations went or go. But we got to a point of, we were cool. We got to a point where we were safe with each other. We got to a point where we were cool with each other for the child. And, and he told me not to go online and tell anybody that we're talking again. He wanted to be incognito and secret. I said, okay, I'll respect that. I don't need to go online either. I don't fuck being online and telling everybody the business. This is between me and you and the child. Let's work on our foundation, or work on a relationship for the child, if that's need to happen. So when I called him up the other day, the day that he's going live back to back about certain things, and I'm just like, I called him and I'm calm. I'm telling you, I'm so calm. I'm not for chaos. The same way I'm talking to y'all, the same way how I approached him on some, like, yeah, what's up? I called you just to understand, like, what's going on. I want to know what's going on. You haven't called to check in on her, or, FaceTime her. I just want to know what was going on. This is his words verbatim, guys. And I'm just letting you guys know where I'm at with it and why he went ahead and do what he did. It felt as if he saying what he had to say and say he's fighting for his child or whatever. I don't know what he's talking about. Fight where? Because I'm the one who contacted him. All right, he says verbatim that he doesn't feel he needs to. It's unnecessary to call her. She's an infant. She knows that I'm okay. He knows that I'm okay. He knows that she's okay. And if anything happens to her, I would call him, right? That's what he's saying to me. He's saying that no, she is just unnecessary, and it's a slap to the face that I'm calling him, asking why he's not FaceTiming her, or at least trying to see her, because he's over there trying to be financially stable for all his kids. And I said, okay. It didn't make sense to me, because I'm just like, there's other people calling in just to see her, just to talk to her. You know, he's saying he's working on trying to get this and that and all these things going on with him over there financially. And I'm just like, okay. He's sadly mistaken that if it's just financial stability, I mean, of course, financial stability is something that is it's needed for the households, but emotional, you know, checking in on your child, making, like, just seeing her. Y'all, when I tell y'all, the first time I ever FaceTimed with her and to him, saying, look who's here. You know, of course I didn't FaceTime him when I was giving birth, because I just didn't want the energy to fluctuate and go haywire and chaotic, because I already had my mother there. I had my family, like my sister on FaceTime, and I have Jenae on FaceTime. All three of them were there throughout my pregnancy, through and through, helping me keep myself sane. So no, I'm not going to call him and take up a space on for people who actually was there my whole pregnancy. You know, so I called him the day after she was, or not even the day after, in the rising, when I woke up, like hours later. I called him with a FaceTime, like, look who's here. And I swear, this guy, if anything, will always make something about himself. I mean, when I showed him her, it wasn't really any smiles. There was just staring blankly at her, and just, I can feel this energy of upsetness that he wasn't there, or he was angry because he wasn't there. He has asked over and over to be there for the birth. But here's the thing. I'm living with my mother. This guy has done so many things to make all my family feel like he's, like, not sane in the membrane. And for him to just think, okay, I'm here now. I broke up with Velvet. Okay, well, I'm here now. You know, you're about to give birth. And he wasn't there the whole time. But not even just not there, but bashing me online and all this other stuff. Ain't no way in hell my mother is going to allow him, or not even allow him, but want him. And I respect that. I respect my mother's feelings. I respect my own feelings. I respect my family's feelings and my friends' feelings about the whole situation, because I'm not going to be delusional and invite him into the situation, and then my birth is awkward and feels weird, because, you know, this guy hasn't done any work to heal our family bonds. Nothing at all. So, yeah, she's a real one. My mother is a real one. Like, I'm not going to, you know, go against that. And I'm rooming with her, you know. Like, I'm not going to bring chaos around. And that's what he be on. So, as much as I would want him to be there, I would tell him he would have to do some work, and he would not do nothing and expect, like, oh, he can just be there. Oh, I'm gonna show up now. After what? After months of not being there, and months of bashing me and disrespecting me and embarrassing me online? It didn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense. It would look weird if he was in the emergency room. It would be different if he was taking strides to heal with my family, reach out to my mother, apologize. He has yet to apologize to me for anything. Yeah, I was the one who apologized to him because he feels that he's never heard and all these other things. But anyway, getting back to the subject and the story, this is what he told me. He doesn't feel he needs to check in on her because he trusts me. He literally texted me saying, Jenae, thank you, Jenae, protect her, please. And I'm like, yeah, I'll protect her by any means necessary. But it felt like when he was telling me to protect her, he was just handing her off to me like, you're the protector now. He wants to do what he wants to do. He wants to be where he wants to be. He wants to do what he wants to do. So I'm just letting him do that. I'm not letting him. He's just going to be doing what he ever wants to do. And that's it. It's at the point where the delusion is that he keeps saying they're keeping my children away from me. No. I'm the one sending him videos and photos and calling it and asking like what's going on. The day that I showed him Azuli, he was like, for the first time, he was like, yeah, I'm making, I'm gonna try to come out here to North Carolina. I'm gonna do what I have to do, or try to at least get here. Because I told him my mother doesn't want him in the house, which I will respect because I'm rooming with her. Hi, boo-boo. She waking up. Uh-oh, here we go. I got your bottle right here, my nose. Oh, my no. She looks so chingy chong. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, but you can come to Charlotte and you can get a Airbnb or a hotel or whatever, and we can meet up there, and we can, you can see Azuli there. You know what I'm saying? That was never an issue until he made it an issue. He was just like, yeah, oh, I don't have the financial means for that, and he's mad that he can't stay in this household to be with Azuli. That's what he's mad about. He's sitting here having fits about it and stuff like that. I'm just like, yo, like, my thing is like, you're not what's the word I'm looking for? Denied access to her. You're not denied access to her, but you gotta try. You gotta have to put on some work to come see her, because we're not gonna send you out any plane tickets. We're not gonna provide housing. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who you are, because it is what you've done. Is what you've done. So for him to say, oh, they're keeping my children away from me, that's not the case over here, homie. It wasn't, and you know that. And for him to say that, it's just like he wants a storyline, and I'm here to smash that storyline right here and right now. I've never really understood the word storyline before, and so when people would say, oh, that's just a storyline, I'm like, why would people make up shit just for kicks? That, now I know, that right there, what he's trying to pull out there, is fucking false. A storyline. Because he really wants people to believe and have sympathy for him, saying, oh, they trying to keep me away from my kids. I'm doing everything I can. He's not doing anything that he can. He's not doing the best that he can. Because if he was, he'd be following suit with what people are telling him to do. Or at least trying to put financial means here and there. He could have money for weed and smoking it in front of online and smoking it with his niggas. He has money for that, but he can't have money to send for formula for his child. That weed out there is about $30. How much I know how much weed he smokes and how much weed he buys. $30 worth sometimes. That's formula money, buddy. Like, baby, like, what's going on? So at this point, it's just like, I have to be the mature one and just let it, like, just go off and have your fun, man. Like, I'll take care of this child that you begged me for. I'll take care of her. Yeah, like you said, protect her. Okay, you want me to step up to be the man too? Okay, whatever. Like, that's how I feel about it. And I signed up for it. I'm not no victim. And it kills me when people say, like, it doesn't kill me. Let me use my words properly. It makes me feel like people don't understand where I'm coming from when people said, oh, she knew what she was getting herself into dealing with him. She knew how he was. I honestly didn't. And here's the thing. People might say, oh, yes, you did. No, it's like, my thing is, it's like, it's just like how those women over there, and you know who I'm talking about when I say women over there, are still following underneath a person like that. You can have so many signs and so many things and so many people telling you, but it isn't until you see it for yourself, because you're so blinded by love and, you know, so blinded by this and that you don't really take the red flags. Now I'm just looking at it and I'm cleared off, because I'm clear to see, because I've been taking therapy. I've been getting my mind right. I see my therapist twice in a week. Okay? So I've been doing the work. And for now for me to see all these things, I'm just like, okay, he's a kid. He wants to just have fun, do whatever he wants to do, fuck whoever want to fuck, you know, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna stop that. He's just gonna do whatever he wants to do. I birthed this baby. I took care of her for 9 months. My mother is the one paying for formula and for certain things in the household and for so many things for her. Last night when we thought she was constipated, it's my mother going to get gripe water and everything like that, not him. And has he since that live, he's telling y'all and begging y'all to send funds and donations and this and that. Has he checked in still? No, he has not. He has not called and FaceTimed. No. One thing he did do after I hung up on him, after I'm just like, you know what, thank you for answering my question, because he did answer my question. I asked him, why are you not checking up on her? The answer was, he felt as if he didn't need to. She's just an infant. She's unnecessary. She is a slap to the face to what he's doing over there. I said, all right, thank you for answering my question. What's your Cash App? I'll put it in there. Thank you. Thank you for answering my question. And no, I don't want to hear anything else you have to say. And I hung up because he's sitting here talking to me crazy. When I tell you I come so peaceful to this guy, so very peaceful. I come peaceful. And it's always chaos with him. He's always like so defensive and on defense mode. She's so cute. Okay. I'll be bothering her and she'd be like, eh. And I'd be like, okay. What was I saying? She just be so, I don't know. Again, she makes me so happy. What was I saying? Oh, he be on defense mode when I be trying to just talk to him normal. And y'all seen it before. Y'all seen how the conversations go. And I'd be like, why are you talking to me like this? Like, I thought we were cool. I told him that, and since he's so out the loop, right? I told him that day I was going to post about Azuli, because I asked him not to post her. I asked him not to send any photos or pictures, not even to Velvet. I don't want, and I'm going to keep her name out my mouth, because, and wish her a beautiful pregnancy wherever she is, because I understand now that this shit is it takes two to tango. It takes a lot. So I pray that she gets the help that she definitely needs with her kids. So, shit, I just be rambling. I forgot where I was at. But, oh yeah, I hung up because I'm just like, he's talking to me like so crazy, and my mom is right there. It's like in front of my mom, bro. It's like what it is like I'm doing my best to like be reasonable and do my best to like be a good person with him. Make sure that, you know, at least leave the door cracked, so if he does come sane one day, he'd be able to see his daughter and be okay and all this other stuff. But the way he be moving and acting and talking to me, and people be witnessing it, it's like, I look crazy for even trying to invite him back in. So, at this point, the reason why he went live is he went live right after our conversation, and he's telling me that he needs to let me go because he feels so bad when he talks to me. Mind you, I'm not trying to make him feel bad in the slightest way. I'm not cursing him out. I'm not dogging him out. I'm not insulting him or disrespecting him like he thinks I am. I'm just literally talking, and then I shut up so he can have the floor and talk. And when it's my turn to talk, he doesn't listen. He sits there and interrupts me and everything like that. So at this point, I just let him be. He's in here creating storylines online, and I'm just like, bro, at this point, I'm just letting you do your own thing. I'm not gonna be with the drama. I'm just gonna take care of my child, and that's it. That's it. Like, I don't want to. And another thing is, he's so bent on, and I feel like he's still hurt that I left him in Mexico. Because he keeps bringing that up every single conversation that we have, and it has nothing to, and I swear I be coming to him about Azuli. He makes it about us. And I'm just like, I don't want a relationship with him. I don't. I stopped wanting a relationship with him after he just kept, really just kept hurting me, bro. The other woman is apparently the love of his life. Go be with her. Then I don't give a crap no more. I don't. But don't sit here and try to think that you can come up in here with somebody who, don't think you can come up in here with some lies and some tomfoolery, bro. It's just like I really was trying with him. He's sitting here like saying, oh well, I can't be in their life because the mothers are narcissistic, the mothers are this, the mothers don't like each other, It has way more to do than that. If he was sitting here doing the work, or at least trying to mend bonds with my family, fuck the other shit. It would be better. It would be better. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to let that be known, because I love to clear up stuff so people can understand what's really going on. The tomfoolery online and everything like that, the father of my child, since he was the one who said he didn't want to go online and have people in the business and all this other stuff, but he's the one riding the wave, riding off of the attention of our daughter just to smoke and sell his music, or you know what I'm saying, like, man, it's sad, bro. It's just sad. So at the end of the day, like, he's not blocked from my phone. He's not blocked from my phone. He wasn't blocked from seeing her. He's just mad that he doesn't have the financial means when he had all 9 months to figure that out. But he went and wanted to play house with some other woman and other kids. He had all 9 months to figure that out. He had all that time to figure out what he was going to do with the $18K that he had. He's spending on new clothes that got cut up by the other woman. Make it make sense, way. Like, I'm supposed to just disregard what my mother is saying? Disregard. And here's the thing, I make my own decisions. He feels as if I'm heavily influenced by everybody. No, I make my own decisions. So at the end of the day, I just want to just leave him alone and leave him be, because if he would, he would. That's the thing. If anybody would, they would. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to be there, if they would be there. If he wanted to be with his child, he would be with his child. If he wanted to see her, he would see her. Because he made everything else happen. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, I feel like I just got everything off my chest, because it really irked me, bro, when I saw his lives. I'm like, bro, really, man? The state of delusion this guy be on. Just stop mentioning me, bro. At this point, just stop mentioning me. Stop mentioning me. Stop mentioning me with every single sentence with Velvet. Velvet and Jenae. Velvet and Jenae. It was always been Jenae and Jenae. That's why I know. I'm a twin. It's always been Jenae and Jenae. I've never heard Velvet and Jenae. Like, no, stop, please, just stop mentioning me, bro. The level of disrespect, bro. I cannot deal. I just choose not to deal with it anymore, bro. And he just can do whatever he wants to do, live however he wants to live. Y'all heard him. He said nothing's gonna stop him from being in his purpose. He's not willing to make any sacrifices like what a child would have, having a child would require. Look at her. Have his face and everything. I love her. Oh. Ready? But anyway, I'm not gonna allow the internet to be in all this drama and stuff like that. I'm just gonna keep it. She's missing a little bit of hair right there, but it's okay. You okay, boo? You have a whole lot of hair everywhere else. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted, he would wanted to. But it was like, if he wants to, he would want to. He would do it. And he's not doing nothing. He has not checked in on her since. He's not blocked from my phone. He haven't called. And granted, it's because I literally stopped answering his call. After I hung up with him, I'm just like, because that's all I had to hear. When someone says like, oh, I don't even have to call. I don't have to check on my child. The fuck? I don't have to check on the infant. When someone says it like that, I'm just like, bro, like, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to really do. It's just like, okay, just let him go. Just let him be what he want to do. Let him do whatever he want to do. So after that, then he wants to FaceTime. Then he wants to call. Then he wants to go live and ask for donations. Then he wants to, but before I even asked, he wasn't doing any of that shit. So, yeah, I'm just gonna expose it, bro. Like, stop being fugazi. And you expecting women to come flock to you. I don't know what woman would want that in their life. A deadbeat dad. Who a man that's claiming to be there and doing everything to be fighting. Fight where, bro? That's my thing. Where's the fight? Where's the fight? She deserves better. And that's why that's why I'm doing my best to give her that. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with me. So, and the decisions I make. So I might be going back into work within the next 2 weeks. Now that she has formula, and I can possibly pay my mother to. That's what I'm thinking, is just to pay her to babysit, and even though I don't have to, it will get me into the mentality of having a babysitter. So disciplining myself to put funds to the side. So it'll be a what is the word I'm looking for? It'll be constant in my mind to know that, okay, it does cost money to get a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making sacrifices. I'm doing what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And this is going to be my cash app for whoever wants to send anything. But, like I said, I'm not in the realm for begging. I would rather work for it. I'm making oils. If you would like an oil, please buy an oil. Okay? Someone just bought a luxury package, which comes with 3 oils, incense, sage, and crystals. So if you would like that, please let me know in the inbox. Hit me up for my services. Hit me up for my products. Support this family in any way if you want to. Jenae has always worked right, and having a job is nothing for me. Is something. I mean, when you was in Carbonation, you saw something special in him. You fought so hard to get him. You manifested his baby. What happened? How did things go left? You ask him. Because when I left him in Mexico, And this is what also makes me feel like this is insane. When I left him in Mexico, I didn't leave him on bad terms. I didn't leave him on bad terms. I made sure that there was a smile on my face and kissed him on both cheeks, telling him that it's okay. We're going to get through this. It's not the end of us. I just feel like God is telling me to do this because he was sitting here disrespecting me. He wasn't respecting any of my boundaries. The girl that he told me not to worry about is the woman that he ended up with the next few days. 2 women. And I was just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of being disrespected, and you don't listen to me and nothing. But at the end of the day, I still love you. I made sure that he understood that there was still love there. And I even went in on the plane, I'm texting him. Even when I'm at my mom's home, I'm texting him, making sure he's good. Like, we didn't leave on bad terms. So for him to keep saying, yeah, you left me, he's trying to have an excuse for what he has been doing. He wants an excuse to why he went ahead and fucked Velvet. He wants an excuse to why he's went ahead and got with Erica. He wants an excuse to why he's done all this other fuck shit. When I told him that, look, we can still be in contact. We're still good in my eyes. And so, at the end of the day, it's just like, is it all this delusional, crazy stuff? It's weird to me. And I just want to clear the air, honestly. I just want to clear it up. Thank you, Stacy, for the $5. I appreciate it. I wanted to clear it up because it's just backwards. All I've been doing is just staying quiet about certain things, but I'm tired of being so quiet. I'm going to let y'all know the truth, like I've always been doing. I'm going to let you know the truth, man. Like, the whole situation is just weird. And at this point, I'm not going to be worried about anything like that. I'm just going to be focusing on me, my growth, and the growth of my daughter. I'm going to claim her, and I'm going to protect her if no one else is going to. And I'm going to do the work that I have to do, required to do as the parent, if no one else is going to step up and do the work to be a parent. Oh, man, she's so cute. Oh, my God. Just my special Billy Bum Bums. My special bum-bums. My beautiful, lovely. So, let me just get to these comments. I think I'm done rambling, but I just wanted to say something clear and be straight about certain things. Jenae don't have a problem with getting a job. Jenae is in therapy. Jenae is healing. Jenae is doing what she gotta do for her child. Jenae is not about the drama, and Jenae wasn't the one keeping him away from his daughter. Okay? Or the oils in your bio to purchase? No, you had to go through me. There was on an online store, but you had to please hit my inbox if you would like to get the oils. I love them, honestly, and I have some to make as well. I inboxed you. When you get off, answer me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the $9. Thank you, Sunflower, for the $9. I appreciate it. Are you breastfeeding? Yes, I am. I sometimes breastfeed her, but what I'm doing right now is making sure that I get her some formula because I wanted her to like at least put some more pounds on. With the breastfeeding, I don't think she's getting as much as she would get with the formula. So I got her more on formula than the breasting, but I'm gonna continue to produce milk. Okay, it's kind of I try not to get discouraged about it because I have milk, it's just not coming out. Thank you so much for the $40. Oh my God, thank you so much, La Carol. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. do a video of you making the oil. No, then you'll know exactly what I'm doing. You will know my secrets, my magic. Thank you, Desiree, for the 50. I appreciate it. See, and this is exactly why he doesn't want to send anything, because he says, well, y'all go ahead and do it, you know. And I do appreciate the village for helping me out, because like I said, I do take responsibility for not having a backup plan. I did have a backup plan, but I just didn't have the money to invest in my backup plan. I was going to do my candles and make more profit by, doing that. Thank you, Christina, for the 100 for Azuli. Thank you so much. That's formula right there. I can get more formula. Sorry. I am really doing my best to be strong. This shit, there is a bit of hurt there, but it's just like I'm not focusing on the hurt, bruh. Cause he doesn't know that this shit, like, you begged me for this shit, bruh. I wanted this with you, like. But anyway, it's whatever. It's not for y'all to know. It's for me and my therapist to talk about. But it is whatever. I can't even focus on that right now. I'm just too blessed to be stressed. And so thank you so much for y'all, whoever just sent me cash that money. That really does help. Because I swear I am really doing what I can to get rent up. And it's embarrassing that I have to come on here and say, look, like, this is my situation and all this other stuff. But I'm asking at this point, because closed mouths don't get fed, and that's what people be saying to me all the time. So please do invest in my products. Please, I have art, I have oils, I have so many other things to offer. Like, I do tarot readings, and that's something I started to do again because I had to financially provide and pay my bills in certain type of ways. Like, I'm definitely doing what I have to do, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm not going to play fucking victim. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, woe is me. Fuck, though, I would get my ass up and go to work if I have to fucking go fucking work. And I don't see why the J-O-B word is such a bad thing to him. But it's whatever. I'm not going to cry about it. He wants to live his life. Live your life. That's it. It's been love over here. And it doesn't have to, I don't have to be with him for it to be unconditional, which I told him that. Like, he told me, basically, he the way he's saying things to me is like, he's not going to take care of her if we're not together. That's basically what he's making it seem like to me. Talking about, but first he was like, okay, he wants a platonic relationship. And then when I'm actually on the platonic relationship shit, he's hurt that I left him and we're not together and all this other stuff. And in his perfect world, it would be he wants all of us together, meaning me and Velvet and the kids. And it's like, fuck out of here, bruh. Fuck out of here with that fantasy shit, bruh. I'm not finna do that. So, setting the record straight, I'm sorry for crying so many times and really just going through my hormonal stage, but I promise you I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to continuously be okay. I'm not even okay, more than okay. I'm going to be blessed and highly favored because I know that I'm doing the work and I know that I'm really genuine and true and honest and pure over here. My chummy numbs. But anyway, thank y'all. I don't know what else to say, but thank y'all. It's really sad and disappointing seeing this happen over and over again to beautiful women. Yeah, and it is what it is. We're not. Well, now we know. It's a lesson learned. Now we know. To now I know, and I'm taking full responsibility for this. It's just to know who I'm dealing with before mating with them. You know what I'm saying? It was like we started dating, and 3 months into the dating, after we left the cult or whatever like that, 3 months into dating, I get pregnant. Is it 3 to 5 months? I don't remember how long we dated for, but I get pregnant, and that's after I left. So at this point, it's like, and when I got pregnant, he was one of the first people I told, and I told him I wanted to get married and do stuff right, but he was already with Velvet at that point, and he didn't even tell me that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be malice, or I'm not gonna be mad or upset with him. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I see you for who you are, and I see you for what you said, and what you're doing online. It doesn't match up to what you said in the private chat or in private. You said that you don't feel like you need to check up on her, but yet you're fighting to see her. It don't make sense. Stop lying to the people, bro. Stop lying. And stop trying to use Azuli's name for you to get donations that you're not going to use to come see her. That's some fuck shit, bro. I got $530 right now that needs to be paid towards my part of rent and light bill. What are you doing to contribute towards that? I have $200 worth of on my phone bill. What are you doing to contribute towards that? I have other utilities that need to be paid and other bills that need to be paid. What are you doing to contribute towards that? If you're saying, oh, you're trying to be financially stable for all your kids. It would be different if he was saying that and he was sending funds in, but it's not that. That's not the case. He hasn't sent me anything yet. He hasn't even bought nothing for her yet, but he can buy money for fucking weed. My nigga. And I'm trying not to be, it's baffling to me. It's more baffling than me feeling like I'm mad about it. Because I'm just like, yo, that's crazy that you're saying this, but your actions are not matching up to what you're saying. Don't be pitiful online, bruh. And I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out, because that's what I've been doing for years, is calling out the bullshit. And I still love him. I still love within me for him. But in the same breath, I refuse to deal with it. It is what it is. I'm too grown for it. That's what I feel. I'm too grown for it. Niggas out here making babies, but don't want to do what it takes to be with the baby, or do what it takes to, I don't know. His family is doing more than he's done. His mother, his sister is doing more than he's ever done. His mom checks in and says she wants to have a relationship with her. Her sister sends a $50 Amazon gift card, so I was able to buy something that she really needed. And they want a relationship with her. They do. And they can get that, because they actually want it. And they're doing things for it. But with him, he's going to have to show me more than the bare minimum, bro. Like, that's just what it is. And I pray that he does heal. And I pray that he does get help that he does need. The therapy that he refused to seek. I pray that he gets that, because it does help me, and I pray he does do whatever he needs to do, because he solely believes that what he's doing right now, he's gonna make millions off of it. So I pray he makes some millions and send me $1 million, send me $2 million, $3 million, I think I deserve it. So, yeah. Thank y'all. If anybody else want to like say a certain thing, and shout out to Urban Authors. I see you in here for buying my oils. He doesn't have a job or money because he believes in constant currency and anti-establishment. He believes in not working in the matrix or being in the matrix. That's what he believes. He believes in not being in the matrix. He thinks he's so spiritually and above all that. But here's the thing, and I thought about this earlier, like, I watched one of his lives, and they're saying, like, he said he threw a bottle. He threw that bottle after I called him a narcissist in the text message. The first spiritual thing that anybody on their journey they have to do is know how to control their emotions, know how to control anger. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep. You ever heard of peace before? Peace. Peace within yourself, peace within your mind, knowing how to breathing in that good ass prana. Like we grew up on Ralph Smart. Like, you do not understand that the breath and knowing how to control your anger is actually one of the fundamental things to spirituality. So you can raise into your higher vibrations, not stoop into your lower self. Like, come on, this is 101, bro. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, are we spiritual though? Jesus. We spiritual though? Why you sitting here looking for a nipple? But we spiritual though. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I swear I'm not trying to bash him. It's just the level of delusion is beyond me, and I cannot blame him for being how he is, because he was in a situation for 5 years that all they did was be delusional. All we did was be delusional. And if I can get out of the delusion, if Kendra can do it, if Aaron can do it, I feel like anyone can do it. It just requires work. Thank you so much, Miss Joy, for the $10. Y'all are so great. This is going straight towards rent. It's going straight towards rent. I swear, I feel like going back into work, bro. I swear. I like having money. I like having it on hand so I can do what I gotta do. And now I have another I have another life, and I'm not playing with it. I'm about to go ham on my products. I'm about to go see about this job. I was looking into at-home jobs as well. Like, I do not mind making an extra income if that means I am set until I can get to a place of entrepreneurship online, and I'll be set for life on that. Okay, baby. Okay. Y'all don't look at her bald head. Polygamy is about group economics. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what Velvet's doing, but whatever she's doing, I pray that she's healing with her family, healing with herself, and getting shit straight with her life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He's in here saying he's there in contact or whatever like that. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what she's doing. But I really pray that she has learned, like I've learned, and she heals. Like I know I'm healing, and I pray that she gets help for whatever baby she's having. I pray she does get help for it, because I see that it does take two or a village for a child. It does. And yeah, I don't want to have any more malice in my heart towards the girl. I do sometimes think like, damn, like, girl, like, what were you thinking? But at the same breath, like, I have done certain things in my past, so I'm just like, and now that I have a baby, and she has 3, I'm like, nah, bro. I hope she gets help. And I'm trying to figure out this one. Like, trying to figure her out because she gets red. She gets red when she's hot. She gets red when she's mad. Just figuring her out. Do I want more? Of course I want more children. I said, like I told y'all in my video, I would do it again. I would go through the pregnancy thing again and have a child again. When I birthed her, let's go back into happier things, okay? When I birthed my little girl, my mom was on one side and the nurse was on the other side holding my hand as I pushed. And it took around 30 minutes or less, actually less, to push her out. But when she actually came out, I laughed. I was laughing and crying happy tears because something told me the next push was gonna be the push that she comes out. So I started laughing and crying. After that, after I pushed her out, I felt her slip out, and I'm like, oh, thank God, and she slipped out. Like, I just said, I thanked God as she slipped out. And the nurses were all laughing in there. It was just such a fucking beautiful time, bro. It was such great energy. They were all cheering me on. My mom was cheering me on. When I think about it, I want to cry. My mom was cheering me on, like, go, Jenae, go. Yes, you're doing it. My sister's on FaceTime. She's in. Jenae's on FaceTime. It was just amazing. Did your sister meet her yet? No. The reason why my sister wasn't able to come is because at the last minute, because we was planning for her to come, at the last minute, she dislocated her knee. And she's on crutches right now, and she has to get surgery. So y'all go ahead and send love to her. She looked like her daddy. She does. And it's a good thing that I don't hate her daddy. Because if I hated her daddy, that would be bad. But I look at her, when I look at Azuli, Rose, and I see her father. I do. And I'm okay with that. Because I actually loved him. I actually cared about him. I actually cared. So I'm curious to see how she ends up looking. She's only 2 weeks old right now, but when she opens her eyes, you'll be able to see more of her. That was an Amber Alert. She was made with love. She was made with love. Absolutely. I remember the night she was conceived. She was made with absolute love. And that's why her earlobe right here, I don't know if you can see it, but her earlobes are like a heart shaped. But anyway, thank you so much. I'm doing my best to get to every question now that I've got off my chest about the baby father, what he's doing online. What he's doing online is crappy, but it is what it is. What he wants to do is what he wants to do. Live your life. Okay, cool. Don't check on her. I don't care. I'm not going to be the one pushing for you to check on her. I'm not going to be the one sending you videos or FaceTiming you anymore. No, I'm not. So, she has fair ears. Yes, she does. Let me get to all the questions now. Is part of her namesake after her big sis? Her big sis? What are you talking about? Has he saw her? No. Apparently, he's telling everybody he's doing what he can, but he's not really doing anything. He's telling people he's working. Working to him is him making a beat all day. He's still in carbonation. That's where he's still at, mentally. So, I just pray he does come back into reality. Oh no, no, that's. I remember that's something. Okay, thank you for reminding me to talk about that because that's something I had to think about. He wanted to. I know that when I first got pregnant or whatever, he wanted to name her. He wanted one of his child or a child of his to be called Love. And I know that his first child was named Love, the one he had with Zoka. So her name would have been Azuli Love. But then I thought about it. And just because he wanted that doesn't mean it was a good idea. Because I'm not trying to replace Love. I'm not trying to take the name Love. I'm not trying. It didn't make sense, and people. I know people would be in an uproar if I try to do that, but it just. Even though I like the concept of Love for a name, I wouldn't have taken Love because I wanted to pay respects and honor that he did have a child named Love. So her name is Azuli Rose, which is Azuli is from Azuli. Azuli is the goddess of love and fertility, the goddess of love. So, yes. So, and Rose is the flower of love. So I do honor love in the love of, the love within us through that name instead of taking love. I want to just be respectful for that. And then I thought about Zoka, even though I don't owe her nothing or she don't owe me nothing. I just thought that if I was that in that situation, or if I was her, or I just thought about her feelings about that, and I didn't even want that to offend her, or make her feel upset about that. So I just chose not to name her Love. So yeah, it was her name doesn't really derive from her older sister, but it does derive from like name of a goddess and just the feeling of love in general. Do you think it would be hard doing it by yourself? No, I don't. I feel like I'm supported. I have family, like my mom, and I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my mom right now, honestly. But I don't have a mindset of this is gonna be hard for me. I consider it like if I can go get up and go work a job and go bust my ass for a few hours, I can definitely do this. Like that's how I feel about it. Like I feel like it comes natural, and I'm willing to learn more about being a mother. I'm willing to just do the work, so it's not hard for me. If you're willing to do the work, it shouldn't be so hard. Of course, there are gonna be some challenges, but yeah, she's definitely a gift from Oshun. She is definitely a gift from Oshun, and that's why I called her. That's why I named her Azuli, Azuli, because Azuli is kind of like Oshun and Yemaya put together. To me, she is. Her color is blue, Azuli, but she is the goddess of love. So, and she's of the waters. So like, that's kind of Yemaya and Oshun put together to me. You have a village, exactly. I'm thankful, and I'm glad for y'all to be in my village. Honestly, she was born a goddess. She actually is a goddess. In the womb, she's been telling me that she's a goddess. I've always respected you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is it a chance y'all will work it out? No. When it comes down to a relationship, I kind of just want to take my chances and what I can manifest more moving forward with him. I don't want to really get back into a relationship with him. He hasn't really proven to me that he's out of the cult mindset at all, and he doesn't like me, bro. I feel like he don't like me because he would say he loves me and all this other stuff, but when I get on the phone and I'm very peaceful with him, it's like war. Like he wants war or something, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not even doing anything to you, bro. It is weird to me. So, I just accepted that the man just probably just don't like me, and it is what it is. I know that someone else is gonna love me, love this face, love my daughter, and it is what it is. I'd rather take my chances manifesting something different at this point. I would want someone to listen to me and honor what I have to say, and trust my word, and trust my judgment, and trust my words. Do you use formula to feed? Yeah, I do. And I never thought I would, but I am. Right, at least you know you got his father figured locked up. And I just feel like it is what it is. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, to go after that man's wife and try to take one of his kids, it's something I had to realize. There's something has to be going on in there if that's a motive, and I had to like just accept it for what it is and just leave it alone. Like, I thought I could heal with him, and I thought I could like make a change within our relationships and stuff, but romantically I don't see it going anywhere, because I rather have someone who listens to me. I love to talk. I love to conversate. Conversation is wonderful for me, and if he can't conversate, then it doesn't make sense to. Huh? You want me to? No, she's been sleeping. I try to wake her up. I promise I did. I'm gonna try to. Let me just see. Mom. She left. See, and that's why I love my mom. She makes sure that jiggle that I have to do what I gotta do. Big Gemini moon. Exactly. I'm a Gemini moon, and that's why like I have to have someone who listens to me and comprehends what I'm saying, and we have wonderful deep conversations. If I can have, and that's the energies that he is. He's like a Pisces Gemini. If I could have a Pisces Gemini and someone else, that would be great. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you can make another one. I'm trying to wake her up. And there she goes. And my mom went to feed her. So, I miss her already. Oh my God! But hey, she's right. She has to be fed, but it doesn't matter how long she wants to sleep for. She has to eat. Even though she ate like 2-3 hours ago, it's time for her to eat again. So we will wake her up for her to eat. Do I still breastfeed? Yeah, occasionally. I just do more formula than breastfeed at the moment because I have to stock up on breast milk myself. Normally what I just do now is just watch Naruto, binge watch Naruto, and eat and breastfeed or pump while I watch Naruto. Shaking hard? What? Not at all. I wasn't even shaking her like that. I was just jiggling her like this. Like, it wasn't a shake. It wasn't. Y'all. Oh my God. Someone always has something to say. But anyway, let's see. Feeding her will bring the breast milk. Yeah, and it has, but it's just when it comes down to pumping the breast milk, I'm only getting like about on my best day I had got 3 ounces altogether, but I just been getting like little bit, and this looks like one of them still have coloss. You know that word, colossium? I believe that's what it was. One of them still have colossium, and one of them is bigger than the other because she gets more from one. So one was getting more stimulated because I would put her on just one of them more than this one. And I want to address all these things because this is motherhood. Like I've even though I'm only 2 weeks in, like I'm learning a lot, and I want to talk about it. Yeah, colostrum. There you go. Thank you. So one of them still have a little bit more colostrum in it, and I don't know why, but it just is what it is. True. When she cried, the milk will come. Maybe more later. Thank you. I'm thinking about maybe I should get some lactation cookies. I make oatmeal cookies occasionally, and I eat oatmeal. I drink oat milk. You know, I've been like on my oats and stuff, but it's just I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'll be watching people produce so much breast milk. I'm like, how? Teach me the way. I want to give my baby all of my nutrients. I think it's honestly because of my it comes out like not just from one way. It comes from 3 ways and then some other ways beneath it because there's some holes some places around my areola. It's just a lot. So, man, take a hot shower. Oh yeah. I do come out the hot showers and then it gets stimulated to where it's just dripping out. My milk is just dripping out my boobs, but it's like 2. But it's just like, I just want more for her. I want more. And sometimes she doesn't really know how to latch, really. Her mouth she's just really small. She came out preemie size. All of her clothes doesn't really fit her at all yet. They don't fit her. All of her clothes don't fit her. Like, they just really baggy on her. But I know that's why I'm growing her with the formula and stuff like that. Supply and demand. Just feed your baby girl. Breast is best, but formula is great too. Thank you. I want to give her more breast milk because she is a bit, like, I can hear a little bit of mucus in her. And I know it's from the formula because when I had her on just, like, you know, my colostrum and my breast milk, she wasn't as mucusy at all. But I really wanted her to keep vegan, be a little bit of more of a vegan baby. But it is what it is. Congratulations, Mommy. Thank you. Did you keep your placenta? I did. It's in the freezer right now. It's been 2 weeks and I have no idea what to do with it. Like, I told them I didn't want them to take it because I had, like, these conspiracy theories about it, and I really wanted to, like, blend it up and possibly drink it, or I don't know, but I don't, or put it in a pill capsule thing, but I have no idea what I want to do with it. I do still have it. It's frozen though. I have no idea what to do with the thing. Bury it. That's what people say to do. She's beautiful. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best, man. Single motherhood. It is what it is. And I'm not no victim. I'm just gonna accept it. It's what I signed up for. It's gonna be. I'm gonna change it and rearrange it whenever God sends the right man and father. You know. Did you say the umbilical cord? I don't know. All I know is they have the placenta. When I birthed her, all these things was happening, and I wasn't really focused on, you know, seeing what was going on with the placenta and stuff. But I did tell them, like, I want to keep it, and I saw my mom cut the umbilical cord. She's the one who cut it, and all I was looking at was her stitch me up, because I did tear a little bit. I did tear. Azuli's gonna have a wonderful stat pad. Yeah. It is what it is, bro. That's what it is. We'll see. We'll see who God sends, because it's just like, at this point, you're gonna have to see someone else step up for you to try to step up, possibly. That tear part. Yeah, I got... God, that hurts. Yeah, it did. And I'm still... I don't know if I'm still healing from it, because I'm not gonna go too deep into, like, TMIs, but yeah, that... it hurt. But when they was stitching it up, it didn't hurt at all. I didn't feel anything because of the epidural. Witch hazel pads. Yeah, I did have witch hazel pads right now. I do. Let's see. I'm liking not having makeup on and just showing you guys my face, so I don't have to feel insecure about anything, or, I do have blemishes, I have pimples, but this is my face. I feel good. I feel good doing this. And I'm chunky donkey. But it's all good. So off topic, but I love your stretched ears. Oh, thank you. You're a feminine size, if that makes sense. LOL. Thank you. They were bigger, but they got smaller because I stopped stretching. But I appreciate that. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm just going to keep telling myself I'm beautiful. Yeah, regardless. And one of the reasons why I did this is because I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, if I'm manifesting, a new romance or a love, whatever, whenever that wants to come around, because I feel like I don't know if it's going to come around at all anytime soon or whatever, but if I'm going to manifest that, I would want to show up as myself, so people will like to look at me and see me and be like, okay, she's beautiful. She's too beautiful to even consider another woman in my life. She's too beautiful inside and out to just be, single. So I'm just looking at myself now like, okay, I'm accepting myself so someone else can accept me for who I am, and not for filters or for, what they think that I am, or, try to use me as clout or bait or whatever like that. I just want someone to come in and love me for me. So, yeah, that's what I've forced myself to do this, and I like it. I like that I'm doing this now. It makes me want to cry. I kind of like how I look now again. Because 2 weeks ago, y'all saw the video on my YouTube. 2 weeks ago, I was not feeling the best at all. I wasn't feeling the best at all. I was looking like... But now, I'm not eating as bad as I was. Now I feel like I want to move more into like veganism, plant-based. I feel like more like towards like how I was when I was with Yada. Like, I feel like I want to eat more plant-based and eat more vegetables. I'm eating a lot of kale. I'm eating a whole lot of kale now, and I feel good about that. Yeah, so always been a baddie. Oh, thank you. How you feeling postpartum? Certain things did get to me, like the other day when I hung up the phone on him. I started crying because I'm just like, she looks just like him. And it's just like, for him to just be like saying the things he's saying and doing what he was doing and talking to me how he was talking to me, it really upset me, because I'm just like, damn, like, what am I doing wrong? But I'm not doing anything wrong. Postpartum is not bad like that for me. I did have some days where I felt kind of like sad, but it's instantly like turned around. Like the sadness, I just feel like I'm more in a better space of mind to where I don't keep myself sad. I feel more happy. I feel more grateful. And every time I look at her and I'm playing with her, I play with her all the time. And when I play with her, I get so much joy in my heart. So there's no way I can stay sad. Like, she's amazing. Oh, I fucking love her. I miss her already. My mom loves to come in and take her. I'm playing, but she does come in, and I do appreciate that, because I swear I be needing some sleep. It makes me want to cry really thinking about it, because I swear I need some sleep, and she just comes in and just takes her and then feeds her and allows me to get some sleep, and that really, really touches my heart, because it's like, damn, like, I don't know what I would do without that help. I would probably be sad, like, all the time, sleep deprived and stuff like that. But I'm not that sleep deprived, even though I get up every few hours, and I haven't had 6 hours of sleep straight since I had the baby. But it's expected, and I'm proud mama. I'm a proud mama, and I love it. I don't care if this is where I need. Is this what we have to go through? I'm gonna go through the fucking shit. I'm gonna go through it. I'm a warrior. I'm gonna do it. I love it. I love being a mom. I love it. She gave me meaning. Azuli gave my life meaning again. Azuli gave my life meaning again. Cause I'm saying I was out there giving my life away to all these men and all this stuff. I'm glad I can just give it to my seed. I give it to myself and my seed. Shit. Okay, sorry. I'm praying for you. Now is the time to see if you qualify for housing of your own place. Okay, how you do that? I'm up for it. I'm working on getting a car. That's why I want to go back to work, is because I'm like, okay, the first $500 I get, I'm probably gonna have to put that down on something. But I want to get back into work so I can get a car, and I'm working on getting my because people think I have a car. I don't have a car yet. I had a job, and I just got my own room in this apartment and stuff like that. But we are working on getting housing and working on me getting my own things together as well. I just got myself a bed. Y'all don't know, but I'm just gonna be vulnerable. This is just the real. Cause y'all know I started over my life. I started over my life like a year and 3 months ago, and I was sleeping on an air mattress, and twice that popped, and then I bought myself a mattress for real with the money I saved in a stash, and then I just got myself a bed frame possibly a week ago, and I feel proud of myself. So yay. It's not much, but it's something. It is much to me. It's much to me. Buy one, don't do payments. Buy at a time. Way to go, girl. Thank you. Buy a house, don't do payments. Thank y'all. Y'all are so dope. Oh, I love y'all. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we do have a lot more coming y'all way. A lot more content coming y'all way. I'm so excited for this panel that I'm going to be doing pretty soon, possibly next week. It's going to be so great. Oh no, you were pregnant without a bed. Yeah. I was, and it's okay, because by month 8 I got my mattress. But I was definitely, there was times where my air mattress popped, and I had to just sleep on the floor for a day before we get another mattress, and then that popped, and I had to sleep on the floor for a day again. But sleeping on the floor was something I'm not used to. I mean, I was in the cult, for Christ's sakes. We slept on the floor every day. But I don't think it's whatever. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to have what I have. It is what it is. I don't sit here, I don't tell anybody about the struggles that I've had, because everybody has them. But I just get through it. The fuck? Like, I'm not out here telling people how much I struggled. But it's gonna come out one of these days, that the struggle was real, but I didn't see it as a struggle. I saw everything as gratitude. I saw everything in gratefulness. I saw, like, I have this bunk bed, thank you. Like, I have a room, thank you. Before I had got this room with my mom, I was in a living room, sleeping, working every day, getting up to go to work, sleeping, pregnant, on a air mattress. But it wasn't that bad to me. I was grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. I have a different mindset about it. I'm grateful. Yeah. And it may be embarrassing back then, but now when I talk about it and where I am right now, I have a bed. Like, I've never had a bed like this. Like, I have a bed frame with the what's it called? I'm missing a box, a bed, what is it called, a box spring, but I have a mattress and I have the drawers on the bottom, and I have a nice top sheet on it. It's like, I'm grateful. And I have a rocking chair, the shout out for Jones support. Got my bedside nursery. Shout out to everybody who has sent everything. D, I see you in the building. Beautiful Rosebud, you sent what you sent. Got me what I got. Ash, everybody, like, y'all fucking rock. Okay? Like, yeah, this didn't happen overnight. And for people who think things, like, happen overnight, no, you're gonna have to work for it. Sometimes. Some things do happen overnight, though. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, T-Storm. So grateful. Thank you. Where you are is where you need to be. Exactly. Thank you, Nigerian. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Do you live with your mom? I do, and I'm not gonna be embarrassed about it. I got out of a situation, and I'm glad I had a mother who was like, come be with me, but you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do. And she's telling me now, I'm gonna have to get a car and do what I have to do. Like, don't think that we're gonna be together forever. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, because I want a cat, and you don't like cats. So, like, yeah, I mean, for the time being, 28 years old, whatever. But it is what it is. One thing I do want to address, though, is for the people that lack compassion for the people who got themselves out of the situation, the cult situation. People say, like, why people have feel bad for them. They all were grown adults, they knew what they were getting themselves into. They grown. They shouldn't be this and that. It's so sad that people think that way, because they don't understand what subconscious programming can do to somebody. All of us not all of us, some of us, like some other people were like in their 30s, but a majority of us was like, our minds were captured around a very young age, in our early 20s, and some of them was 19, and we were young, and we just grew into it, so to shed more light into that situation, yeah, a lot of certain things, you just gotta understand certain mindsets about, like, situations. Like R. Kelly, he went for the young-minded for a reason. He went for the 15, 14, 13-year-olds for a reason. Even the 19-year-olds. But anyway, you should write a book. I have. I definitely have to continue though. But anyway, that's it. People have to understand psychology in cults. Yeah, they do. They do. They absolutely do. I will. Thank y'all. Please follow my subscribe to my new YouTube channel and go ahead and watch my video. I'm gonna get off now. I do love to talk, and this is why I do want to have panels moving forward. But after everything is said and done, I'm going to start doing more. You know, the newborn stage does go by fast because man, she does look different from when she was a newborn, and I'm just like, oh my god, my baby, she's growing up. I'm not gonna cry. Oh my god, she's growing, and I'm like, oh my god, yay! But oh my god, stay little. I love, cause she was so little. Now she's getting like a little bit chunky. She's still little, but you know, we'll talk later. Yeah, we will, and no worries. I will definitely take many pictures for those who are subscribed to my Instagram. I definitely will be showing more exclusive content of Azuli and just other things. But I'm gonna go see my child. I miss her now. All right, I'm gonna possibly eat something. So they smell so freaking good. I love smelling her. Photo shoots. Oh yeah, trust and believe me. I've been doing little photo shoots here and there, but like I said, she can't fit any of her clothes. Because she's so small, so she can't fit any of her clothes. But I pray that, you know, she will grow into it, you know, whatever. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Thank y'all so much. And I pray that you guys get clarity about what's really going on. And I just pray that you guys continue to support and continue to check in and continue to just be beautiful people. Because, oh my God, thank y'all. Like, it's been a long time coming, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get rest. Thank you. I'm going to go eat. So I love you guys. I will talk to you guys again soon. I always look forward to coming live and checking in with you guys. Be sure to follow me on YouTube and whatever. All right. Love you. Bye. Peace, love, and light. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.